Urgent real-time American stock market analysis. Woohoo! From patreon.com/billionaire stocks. By the way, I'm going to show you all of this as to what's happening with the world markets right now, but for specific stocks that look like they're going to go up the most, that's privileged information for patreon.com/billionaire stocks members only. You've got these levels. And by the way, once these rooms fill up, the next rooms are going to be more expensive for the same services, the same quality, the same everything. It's just going to be more expensive, so you might as well join now before you start seeing this number, $12 and $15 and $50 per month. Fair warning. Okay. Well, look at that. I mean, there's really not much to say. Trump is doing a fantastic job feeding those people who actually believe in America. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Stocks only go up. I mean, I looked up Dave Portnoy. The guy made $500 million selling his blog. Was it $500 million or 1/10 less than that? Anyway, he made like $300 million or something selling his blog. It was more than $30 million. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's $300 or $500 million selling his blog. The guy's no dummy. The guy is not stupid, but he's not super strong on industry trends and macroeconomic trends. But I suppose the only thing you really need to know is that stocks only go up. So this looks good. Let me identify this real quick. Look. What you do in this situation, let's zoom into the 30 minutes here. What you do is you look at the recent trend and see if the sell-offs have been drying up or not. And sure enough, bam, you see that? Buy-ups are happening, buy-ups are happening, buy-ups are happening until we hit this trend, let me get rid of that pen, I don't want to draw on my screen. Until we get to this line, and we actually did break out. We had an impulse breakout, actually, no, we did. I drew this line wrong here. Bam, okay. We had a little bit of a breakout, and then we dumped right back in and under. I wouldn't be surprised if we continue to see this arc. See this arc developing? This is what I'm actually expecting right here. Here. Something like this to happen. Which, if that happens, what would that do to the rest of our stock outlook? It would put us well on track for all-time high on the S&P 500. For tech stocks, I mean, we're already, it's an open sky. It's literally open sky. So I wouldn't be surprised to get up to this level right here. Let me mark that. There you go. That would put us right up, interestingly, right up at these necklines. That's cool, isn't it? How coincidentally, we're right up at these necklines. So what I would do, you can do the percentage difference yourself and apply it to all your stocks. But it looks like we're going to get a nice, decent, 2% gain, 1.5% gain on these, on this composite index. But if you've got more aggressive stocks, like we do at patreon.com/billionaire stocks, you're going to see a lot stronger growth potential. I'm just going to put it that way. I'm just going to hedge my words and say growth potential, so nobody thinks that I don't know, doing future forecasting. What are those guys? Astrology. This is just all technical. This is just all technical, showing back pressure of money and negative space and vacuum pressure for money. The vacuum pressure right now is right here. It's just sucking the money up right in here. If you can't see that, that's okay. That's what you have me for. All right, let's just look at this one other way here, just to be double safe. This is the trend. This is the lower or the higher lows trend, and we've been consolidating. We've been zigzagging on this line, but right now we are on top of that line ever so minusculely. But we're also going to butt up against this resistance line, this top resistance line, which means that's whenever you see this happen, where we teeter-totter on top of a line while we're underneath a line that we've tried to break through a couple times, what ends up happening is this ends up catapulting. It just goes boink. So think of this as back pressure. Think of this as vibration, because that's what this is. This is bounce, bounce, and then poof is what you expect to happen. So I want you to be able to, when you see this charts, I want you to be able to see the money pressure, see the vibration, see the potential energy locked up in these charts. Look at how perfectly this is locked up, locked up, locked up. Look at these spaces that are perfectly blocked. It creates pressure, and this guy just builds pressure. If you've taken karate, it's called a ki. All right. So of all these stocks in here and in NASDAQ, which stocks are going to explode the most? Because let's be honest, 1%, 1.5% just isn't all that exciting. That will be answered for members only at patreon.com/billionaire stocks. Welcome. Before we raise these prices on everybody.